Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And you can tell people maybe wewe ni nani na leo tunafanya nini hapa.
So mimi
Naitwa
Elizabeth Wathuti. Mimi ni mwana mazingira. I'm also the founder of the Green Generation Initiative. Tuko hapa Tala High School. It's an amazing day. We're glad the Tala opens. So the students have been having a tournament and competitions on different games. And I'm really excited because this is very important for me because we're able to nurture talents, and we're really excited to be supporting the Chipukizi Foundation and the work that Chipukizi is doing here in Tala. And most importantly, we've also planted trees because we usually insist that if you're having any function or if you're celebrating anything, it's important that you mark it with something significant like planting trees. And we've done that. We've done fruit trees at the back of the school to mark this beautiful day.
Amazing. Yeah. And maybe Liz, how did you get to know about today's tournament?
So I knew about today's tournament from Chipukizi, who is a great friend of mine, and we said we must come and support and we must come and be part of it and get with the students and also celebrate the good work that is happening here in Tala.
Amazing. Yeah. And maybe ulianzisha lini your initiative?
Nilianzisha 2016. I was actually in campus, but I started engaging in environmental matters way back in high school. So I used to start environmental clubs. Ninasaidia watu kupanda miti in the school compound, and all along I really wanted to pursue a course in environmental studies. So I studied very hard and I went to campus, to Kenyatta University, where I schooled my course of choice. That was Bachelor's Degree in Environmental Studies and Community Development. And in campus, in my first year, that's when I founded my organization, and we started doing various initiatives across schools. And right now we are doing so much across the country and all around the world.
Amazing. Yeah. Maybe tuko Tala grounds, unaweza tuambia leo mmepanda miti ngapi na what type of trees mmeweza kupanda hapa, na maybe muliangalia aje environment. You know we are in Ukambani, and not every tree will thrive in Ukambani. What conditions mmeweza kuangalia mkileta miti?
So my first impression kwanza nikiingia hii shule iko very green, and wamepanda miti around the school, not just normal trees, they've done indigenous, na pia mahali ambapo tumeenda kupanda miti tumepata wamepanda mpaka matunda. They've actually given us popo to carry home, which are trees and that were planted by people back there. So when we were planting the trees, we were really happy that at least some other people will come and enjoy fruits from the trees that we've done today. So we've done mangoes, we've done oranges, we've just done like a mixed species of fruit trees because those are trees that have value. Kwa sababu mtu akikuja apate ile matunda imemea, inampatia value. So we really insist on don't just plant a tree that has value. Fruit trees have value because they can give you fruits. Yeah. And of course the trees that give us shade. Unaona hapa kila mtu anajaribu kutafuta mahali ambapo atakaa chini ya mti. So trees are very important, and also we have to make sure that they grow. So we've made sure that the head teacher has made like some arrangements for students to adopt those trees. Ndio hakikisha kwamba wamemwagilia maji mpaka ile miti iweze kumea.
Amazing. And maybe Liz, do you follow up, maybe mkienda shule kama zenye mmepanda leo Tala grounds, after how long mtakuja kuziona? Do you guys follow up?
So we do follow up. In fact, tunakuanga na zile eco clubs. So for the eco clubs, these are initiatives that we've been able to put together, especially in schools, and we encourage schools to have them so that the students, especially every day of the week, there's a club day. So that means the eco clubs can meet the same time when others are meeting, and they can have a chance to water the trees. So we try as frequent as possible, at least, to come back to the schools. There are schools we actually have monthly visits. There are schools that are close to us. We have weekly engagements with them. And we hope that at least through the eco clubs we'll be able to have those trees growing, and personally I'll come back here to see how the trees are doing.
Amazing. Yeah. And maybe what plans do you have for the year as an initiative?
So we have a lot of plans to scale up our restoration programs, and recently we just came back from Kilifi, where we've continued expanding partnerships with various institutions, with various organizations, especially zile community-based organizations ambao wako mashinani wanafanya kazi na mara mingi wapati ile recognition ama wapati ile usaidizi ambao wanahitaji ili kueneza hizo initiatives zao. So we've expanded our efforts, and this year we're hoping to continue partnering with more and more CBOs, more and more youth groups, to make sure that at least we can scale up our restoration efforts, including at the coastal regions. The mangroves, that's what we've been doing just when we began the year. Back in Kilifi, our team was there, and of course expanding our initiatives across at least every county in Kenya, making sure that we can continue greening our schools, and making sure that even such events like this Chipukizi Cup, how do we make sure that for every initiative that people are doing, we have an aspect of greening that institution. And I think for us this year is to expand our partnerships, to expand our restoration efforts, and to empower as many communities and young people as possible. So as part of our programs, we also like distributing fruit trees, for example, to farmers, especially commercial. Tunda ambalo anaweza akapata inamfaidi yeye kama mkulima ama yeye kama somebody from the community. So we're looking forward to expanding that, partnering more, impacting more people, and just transforming lives and livelihoods all around as much as we can. And as God continues to bless us in many ways, we continue to impact our communities.
Yeah. And maybe tukimalizia, what can you tell to our community and to everybody, especially about the environment? You know, a lot of people do not know how to do things to do with the environment. People are so ignorant. What can you tell them? Tukimalizia.
So for me, it's for them to understand that the environment is everybody's responsibility. It's not just for people that are environmentalists. It's not just for environmental organizations. Every person has a responsibility, because when we destroy our environment, it affects all of us. If we have floods and we are in areas that are prone to floods, we will all be affected, whether we are environmentalists or not. If we have a drought and we are in places that are prone to drought, we will all be affected. And if these impacts continue to be more and more catastrophic, all of us will be affected. So it's everybody's responsibility. And you don't have to think so far. Look around you. What is that one thing you can do to make your environment clean and green? Is it making sure that you have so many trees in your own home compound? Is it making sure that if you don't have a place to plant trees in your own compound, you have a forest near you or a park near you that you can plant trees? If you can't access the forest or the park, or if you can't go in, how can you make sure that also that you can plant trees in a nearby institution? An institution can be a school, it can be a hospital, it can be an office, compound, it can be anything. Just make sure that you find one thing that you can do. And that includes planting trees. That includes how we also advocate and use our voices to make sure that even our trees, misitu yetu, our parks are protected for all generations. Because it's not just about planting, it's also about protecting that which we have. So for me, it's everybody has a responsibility. Tuungane mikono, kila mtu atafute jambo ambalo watakuwa anasema mimi nimesema, this is what I'll be doing for the environment.
Nice. Now tukimalizia, where can they get you? The initiative and you as a person.
So you can find us on social media. Personally, I am present on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, and my username is @LizWathuti, or you can just search my full name, Elizabeth Wathuti, and you'll be able to see all my platforms. And also for the Green Generation Initiative, again, we're present on all those platforms. Just type GGI @GGI_Kenya, or just the name Green Generation Initiative, and you're going to find us. You also have our website, www.greengenerationinitiative.org, and there you'll find out all about our initiatives and the work we're doing.
Yes, thank you, Liz, and all the best.
Thank you so much.
Yes, that is it.